Welcome to Asia China Unseen. In today's video, we explore the story of a woman born in 1995 who went on 3 different blind dates but unfortunately, none of them worked out. She's a single mother raising a daughter. On her first blind date, the man didn't seem to care much about her daughter, believing that the child would eventually get married one day and wouldn't be a concern. The second man seemed more considerate, but it was likely that his elderly parents would object to him dating the single mother. The third man didn't mind her past at all, but he wanted her to eventually move to the United States with him. In the end, all 3 blind dates were unsuccessful.
Single mother's first blind date.
Is this outfit okay?
That looks great. Yeah, that's really nice. The color is beautiful. Would you mind if I took a quick photo of it?
All right, I'll help you take a picture. Hey, just right here. Thank you so much.
You should already know about my family's situation. Our family's financial situation is quite good at the moment. We own 2 supermarkets and we also have 3 houses, so we really have no financial worries at all. I'm just not sure what you might want to ask or find out. I have had 1 previous marriage and I do have a child, but they are, of course, with her sister. They take care of her, so I don't need to worry about that. You're currently live streaming, right? Rest assured, once you're part of our family, you won't need to be out appearing in public anymore. Your responsibility will be to have a child, specifically a son, right? Then you can just be a good wife and mother. There's no need for you to be out in public working. That's not necessary.
I have a child, you know.
A boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl's fine. She'll marry into another family.
But raising a child costs money.
A child doesn't really cost that much, does she? She's not a boy. If it were a son, it might involve spending a little more money. I'm actually quite satisfied with you. And concerning my sincerity, since my family has quite a few houses, I can give you one, and we can put your name on it. From your perspective, does that sound acceptable?
So what are your thoughts on the bride price?
The bride price? You're adding your name to the house, so the bride price shouldn't be an issue, right? And honestly, I'm not after your dowry.
So, what are your thoughts on our future life together? What kind of lifestyle do you envision for us down the road? Could you elaborate on that?
Well, regarding the future, I hope that after we are married, our family will possess a certain amount of assets, you know? What I envision is this. I'll be out there working hard, making a living, and in return, I expect you to stay at home, give birth to a son for me. Then, every time I return, it'll just be about my wife and our children and the normalcy of daily life. This is what all of us men truly desire. I assure you that you will never go without food or be deprived of anything essential. All you really need to do is manage the household. That will be quite sufficient.
Understood.
What do you like to eat?
I think most girls like hot pot and barbecue.
You like them all. So how about this? Let's schedule another time. I'll take you out for a meal, we can go for some barbecue, and then we can have a more in-depth conversation.
I'm a single mother, born in 1995, and this is what I get on my second blind date. Hello there. Please have a seat. Thank you. May I record this? I won't show your face on camera.
That's perfectly fine. I truly don't mind at all. Alright, then let me start by giving a brief introduction of myself. Well, I'm 35 years old this year, 185 centimeters tall, and weigh 85 kilograms. I am currently unmarried. I haven't bought a house yet, and I neither smoke nor drink. My hobbies typically include working out and sometimes playing games. I'm a bit of a home person, so my social circle is quite narrow. And since I'm getting older these past 2 years, my family's been pressuring me quite a bit, so I thought I'd try a blind date to see if I can meet someone suitable. So, is there anything else you'd like to know?
Your job?
I work at a state-owned enterprise. My monthly take-home pay is a little over 10,000.
How long have you worked?
I've been working for over 10 years now.
You've been working for quite a few years and haven't bought a house. So, have you just been saving all your money up?
Yes, that's right. I was thinking that if I ever get married, I'd let her decide where to purchase a house. I do have savings, but I'm not entirely certain of the exact amount. As my family is concerned, I might spend it impulsively. Therefore, I hand over my usual salary to my mother.
Oh, so you're 35 and have never been married, but you've dated before, correct?
Right, I'm unmarried, but I've been in a few relationships.
So, the reason for the breakups?
Well, I have brought girlfriends home before to meet the parents, but my family was never particularly satisfied with them. For example, some weren't very tall, which concerned them about potentially affecting the height of the next generation. And then there were others who just didn't seem like marriage material. She'd come to my house for dinner, and if she didn't do any housework and wouldn't even offer to wash the dishes, my family wasn't particularly pleased with her.
You know I have a child, a daughter, don't you?
Yes, I was already aware of that situation, and it doesn't present a significant problem. It truly doesn't bother me. Furthermore, if we decide to marry in the future, we would wish to have a child of our own, and my mother would move in with us to assist with childcare. Consequently, I hope that your daughter would not reside with us. Perhaps she could live with her maternal grandparents, otherwise I'm afraid my mother might have some objections. All right then. Well, if that's the case, I'm quite satisfied with all your conditions. Do you think you could possibly make some time to come and meet my family?
A 95 single mother's third blind date.
Betrothal gifts and bride price are definite.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Guo.
Yes, that's right.
Please, have a seat. Since I wasn't sure what kind of food you preferred, I went ahead and ordered a variety of dishes. We have some cauliflower here.
Hello, let's eat. Shrimp and beef smell good.
I'm not sure if you're aware of my current situation. I recently returned from the United States. I've actually been divorced for a few years already, and I've been actively seeking a suitable partner during this time.
Do you have children? With whom?
I have a son who lives with me, and my daughter lives with her mother. By the way, I heard you also have a child, is that right?
Yes, my daughter's in kindergarten.
Oh, my son is currently in the second grade this year.
Okay. He's quite grown up. Your daughter, is she older?
My daughter is already in middle school, in the 7th grade. If we were to be together, my son would have gained another sister.
Oh, who'd care for them?
My parents are taking care of him. However, if we were to get together, my parents could also take care of both children, and that wouldn't pose a significant problem. If you wanted to work, that would be perfectly acceptable as well. Your income level wouldn't really matter, as my current earnings are completely sufficient to support us to afford everything we need.
Given that you've been living overseas for such an extended period, are you still familiar with the marriage customs here in China?
Yes, I understand. After all, I was born and raised right here in China, even though I've spent many years in the United States. Nonetheless, traditions must absolutely be upheld. Betrothal gifts and the bride price will, of course, be included. I'll ensure you're well taken care of.
All right. Do you have any thoughts about having another child?
This is something we'd have to discuss carefully. It would be entirely up to your decision.
Have you considered your future?
Well, for the next 2 years or so, my career is really in its ascending period. So, if I return to China, I'd probably only stay for about 6 months at most each time. That means spending half the year here and the other half overseas. However, once my situation becomes more stable, which I anticipate will happen in about 2 or 3 years, I certainly hope you would be able to come with me to the US. Both the educational opportunities and the overall living environment there are truly exceptional.
Oh, are you absolutely set on settling down in the US?
Well, I traveled abroad when I was a teenager, so my entire career, all of my friends, my whole life, and my family are all settled in the United States. So naturally, my primary focus remains there.
Could I take a look at your US identification, please?
Yes, of course. I'll just need to get my passport. Please wait a moment. Here, take a look.
Let me take a look at what it says. It's all written out on the document here.
Right, the visa allows only 180 days, then you must go abroad.
Right, you can only stay 180 days?
I can just go out for a trip and then return, for instance, every 6 months.
You came from Beijing?
Oh, a Beijing layover.
Oh, okay. Well, as for me, I definitely want to live in my own country. I'm used to it, you know?
I can understand that.
Abroad, I'd lack security.
We could try going out there first. I'll definitely be able to provide you with a sufficient sense of security.
But I've never been abroad. Well, you could certainly find someone who is willing to go abroad with you.
Ah, so that's how it is.
If I were to tell you that deep down, I'm genuinely unwilling to go abroad, then it really wouldn't be appropriate for me to waste your time, would it? How old are you?
Oh, me? I'm actually not that old, truly. I'm just in my early 40s.
What's early 40s?
46.
You don't look it.
Just a decade older.
You could find someone willing to go abroad, as you're a good catch.
Maybe you should think about it a little more. If you went abroad, I could give your parents around $1,000 a month, or close to that amount. This way, you wouldn't need to worry about their welfare, would you?
If I went abroad, my parents would certainly not see me often. It would be very rare for them to see me.
Flights are very convenient now, and tickets aren't overly expensive. If I ever want to return, I can simply fly back, right? To be honest, from the very first moment I saw you, I was truly impressed and very content. I genuinely hope you'll think about it again.
That would indeed prove quite difficult for me, as my parents most certainly would not agree to such a thing.
Okay, let's just eat first and then we can talk more later.
Okay. Thank you very much for your understanding.